Good morning. It is day one of my hiking journey, getting back in shape journey, finding my center journey. I'm here this morning at Tom Mays Park in the Franklin Mountains. It's the largest public park in the United States. It's even bigger than Central Park because it spans this entire mountain range behind me. And we're here early. It is 7:30. I wanted to be here at 6:30, but it's still relatively cool. And we are going to take that trail. We're going to see how far we can go. We're not going to push it, but it's a good day. I get to see another sunrise. You do too. So hopefully you'll follow along and learn a couple of lessons, life lessons with me and my dog Kara. I'm out of shape, but it feels great. Because you got to start from somewhere, right? All we need to do is conquer this little mountain. We hiked up from the bottom. You should be able to see the bottom down there. The road that comes into Tom Mays Park. This would be for North Franklin Peak. I'm going to tell you all about my knowledge of the Franklins, but that's going to be North Franklin Peak. And that sits at about 7,200 feet above sea level. Like I said, I hiked it up to it before from the left, on the left face there, the north face. We hiked up to the top of it. And from there, my dad and I and his friend, we hiked down to the right slope, the southern slope, and ended up at his friend's truck on Trans Mountain Road. Pretty fun stuff. I don't know what this ridge is called, but it sure provides some expansive views. That would be the Oregon Mountains, all the way to the north up there. That's going to be Anthony's Nose, that peak right there. I don't know who Anthony was, but valley below is really pretty. Parking and campsites that allow you to get up to Aztec Cave up there. I can't see the cave from here, but there is a cave up to the right, pretty much right below that peak on the right. Look at these views. So something I wanted to share on this. This is day one of my fitness journey, but it's much more than physical fitness. It's mental fitness, spiritual fitness. I was employed for 28 years. And over the years I've seen a lot of interesting things. Some things that I don't like to even think about right now or anymore. Accidents and shootings and stabbings and you name it. A lot of bad things that for some people, at least they pretend they're not affected, but I'm affected. I always have been. And honestly, if you're a law enforcement officer, I don't care how much they try and change the culture. The biggest part of that kind of culture is that you got to suck it up. You got to get the job done. You got to bury those feelings. And some of the people, some of the lives we saved, was pretty harrowing. But also, many of the lives we saw lost, it takes its toll on you. And so, yeah, this is a new journey for me, and I'm looking forward to doing this in addition to this physical fitness or this fitness journey I'm just now beginning. Honestly, I don't want to go to the gym. Gym culture scares me. I don't feel welcome, although I know people are trying to change that. But more importantly, this is the kind of stuff that my dad taught me when he took me on hikes up here 4 decades ago. I don't think he ever went to the gym, and my dad was fit as a fiddle. So if you're going to come along on this journey, you may see me at a gym. I don't know. The bottom line is I don't want to go to the gym. I want this to be my gym. I want nature to be my gym. I spent my career being outside, or most of it at least. Once you're a supervisor, that kind of changes things. Say hello to a desk a lot. The fact of the matter is, though, this was the best part about the job I had. It's getting on trails, being a part of nature, learning to respect the desert, because this desert can kill you. So I hope that I can teach you a few things, stuff that I've learned in my job, but also some of the things I've gone through. Yeah. Maybe my kids can see this someday and learn from it as well, and be able to be able to have some takeaways from it. You know, fact of the matter is, life is so damn short. No matter how silly it sounds, how repetitive you hear it, life is short. I'm so glad that I'm retired. I don't know if I'll work again. I probably will. Who knows? See this? It says not a trail. Respect that. My dad taught me to stick to trails. Try not to bushwhack when you don't need to. So enough of my rantings, but I'm gonna share that stuff. Share the things that are important to me. I don't know, maybe I'll get clarity just by talking it out by myself. Careful, Cara. I also don't need to roll an ankle up here. This is the end of the trail. If you want to walk this nice little hike, all you have to do is enter Tom Mays Park and get to the end. Drive to the end where the road turns around in a loop, and just look for the hill directly west. The trail takes you right up it and right back down. It parallels that ridge line. I would say that's an easy trail too. There's a lot of loose rocks, as you can tell here, so be really careful. like that, you can hear the rocks tumbling. No need to go fast. Nice and slow. My friend Liz says slow and steady wins the race. All right, we're almost at the bottom. How do we do? Not too bad, huh? That was a good little hike. Let's go find another trail. I'm ready to do some more. Give the dog some more water though.